Welcome to this week's Kline May Realty Showcase. I'm Greg Pfaff, and if you see any properties that interest you, give me a call or one of the people in our offices. Be glad to take care of you. Thanks to our sponsors. Enjoy the show.
Allison and I, we met online and we quickly realized that we had a lot in common. We both have one boy. She has a son named Alex and I had a son named Elias. And from there, we really quickly developed our relationship. So with me being in Harrisonburg and Allison living down in Forest, which is about a 2-hour drive, for a time we were doing date nights on weekdays where we would have a 1-hour trip to meet and then a 1-hour trip home to go back home. Both working full-time, and I think we got tired of that pretty quickly.
Having to say bye, not being local, like having to say see you later, goodbye, over and over again. And I knew after probably just like a month or two, I wanted to marry you.
So we got engaged in October of 2021, and it was at that time where we decided, hey, January wedding, we don't have a very long time to do all this. We were thinking, hey, are we going to be moving everybody into a townhouse, or are we going to be able to find something in such a short turnaround to be able to move into right after we get married? We were looking for a slower pace of life, somewhere where we could just come home to and it be tranquil like it is here. I contacted Zach and set up a meeting with him and explained to him our timeline. Again, we had already set the date for January to get married, and again, that gave us a little over 3 months to again sell 2 houses and buy one. And for Zach's portion, that was going to be to sell my townhouse in Harrisonburg and then find a place here local to live. Basically, Zach told me, all right, let's start, and kind of gave us a plan. Again, walking into that, I wasn't sure that it was going to be possible with that timeline, but he made it work and couldn't be more pleased with it. But I'll add that the first purchase of my house actually fell through, and that was another part of where Zach really kept things calm.
He was like really positive.
We relisted and it was sold again within a few days. I think that he kept things a lot more cup half full than half empty than I had. So.
Even though I had to do, a lot of things by video and distance, I trusted Zach and Hans's judgment with knowing him previously, and he did seem really knowledgeable.
I am glad that I chose Zach as my realtor, and I've already told him that, I have siblings coming up the line, and he's definitely going to be a recommendation to them. It's
really, really nice for especially me and Hans to be together and finally in one spot.
It wasn't a job for him, it was more of a friend helping us find a house. Even after we got the house, he's checked in on how things were going, and that just means a lot to me. And it was, hey, let's stay in touch, and if you ever need anything, reach out, and I plan to do so. I'm very glad I chose that.
Whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, DuPont Community Credit Union has mortgage options to fit your life. With fixed and adjustable rate options that offer low down payments, DCCU's team of local mortgage advisors will advise you on the best mortgage option and guide you through the lending process, from pre-approval to making memories in your new home. Start your home buying journey today at mydccu.com.
Welcome to 199 Suffolk Drive. If you're looking for gorgeous mountain views and a peaceful backyard, this is the home for you. Come on inside and let me show you around. Check out this modern kitchen. It has a large walk-in pantry, gorgeous granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and of course, soft close drawers. One of my favorite rooms in this house is this amazing sunroom. You've got beautiful mountain views on one side and a beautiful landscaped yard on the other. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of 199 Suffolk Drive. For more information or if you have any questions, visit juliekhomes.com.
Well, Lana, how are you doing? It's so good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too, Sherry. I'm so glad we got a chance to meet and talk.
Yes, me too.
So tell me, how long have you been doing the real estate?
I've been a realtor for about 5.5 years.
Yeah. So what did you do before?
I was a dental office manager.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Is that a big difference between real estate and dental office or managing a dental office?
It's a big difference, but a lot of it is my clients and patients and getting to know them and just showing them that I care and I want to work with them and try to help them. How long have you been in real estate?
So this is my second year, so I'm brand new. I would always look at real estate magazines and computer and stuff like that online, and I couldn't find anything and kept looking, and my husband would always fuss at me, I always look at houses and so forth. So I thought that I'll get a career that he doesn't have to fuss with me. Well, it's funny, now he's a real estate agent too.
So you guys can help each other out.
Yeah, this is our retirement project.
Okay. So what do you like about real estate? Is it the house hunting? Is that what you're saying?
The house hunting is not as attractive as just finding the gems. The happy ending is the thing that I really like the most, when everybody's happy. When something is achieved and the person gets their home that they love so much and they're hoping to make it that place of memories and dreams come true and so forth. So that's what I like the most about it. What do you do when you get a chance to relax and just do whatever you want to do?
I spend time with family and friends, and I love traveling and taking my family on trips and things like that. And also I love spending time with my friends, and I'm just a people person. I love being around my people, and that's why I love what I do too. So what do you do to have fun when you're not working in real estate?
I like to read. I do like cooking extravaganza, experimenting. I like to watch movies sometimes, for an easy entertainment. I do love to travel.
Well, Lana, thanks for coming out and thanks for meeting with me. It's been a pleasure to get to know you better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much as well. I'm really happy to talk to you and get to know you better.
Yes, likewise.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Q&A with Kline May. Today, our question as we get into the buying season is, do I really need a pre-approval letter? There are two answers to that. In a strict legal sense, do you need a pre-approval letter to make an offer and form a contract? No, you don't. But it is something that is absolutely a best practice for a variety of reasons. So the first one is that you talk to a local lender. Ask your friends, ask your realtors who they've had a good experience with, and then talk to those folks. Sit down and have a conversation with them. There are a lot of different loan programs out there. Interest rates are fluctuating every day, and based on your particular situation, there may be certain programs that are a much better fit for you than others. And the second thing is, once you've had that conversation with the lender, you're comfortable with how much you can afford, what the finances are going to look like for you, and then you can make an offer with a lot of confidence because you know you can perform. And attaching that pre-approval letter to your offer tells the seller that you've had a conversation with the lender and have determined that they would be able to make you that loan. So it really strengthens your offer, and this is still a seller's market. Anything that you can do to make your offer stronger is much to your benefit. Before we go, let's finish up with our coffee for the day. This is from Door County Coffee, and this is a flavored coffee. I think it's the first time we've done that here. This is an amaretto flavor. Now, the amaretto flavor is very pronounced. If you like that kind of a flavored coffee thing, that is really good. Almost like a piece of Christmas candy. If you have a favorite coffee you'd like me to try here, or if you have a question for me about real estate, send that to questions@klinemay.com. And if you'd like to keep up with the local market, click that link below and that'll take you to a display of the newest listings, those that have hit our market in the last 2 weeks. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. Even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Thanks a lot, Huck, for inviting me to SPCA to meet Panchees today.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming over. We always appreciate having you guys over here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Panchees?
Yeah, so Panchees has been with us for about a month or so. She is a senior cat. She's 13 years old. Came into our care after the owner was moving and unable to secure housing that would allow a cat to come with them.
Aww.
So kind of sad, but she's starting to settle in.
Yeah, Panchees is beautiful. And what's the temperament of Panchees?
You know, she's like a lot of cats who've been house cats for a long time. She's a little bit unsure of her surroundings, and she's slowly easing into getting to know more people and getting more comfortable being here.
Did she come from a home that had children or other pets?
I don't believe they did. I think she was the only pet they had in the house. They had her since a kitten. So I'm sure it's a big change for her. Like so many cats, it's probably the first time she's really been out of the house.
And has she already been spayed and microchipped?
Yep. Yeah, so all the cats available for adoption are either spayed or neutered and they're microchipped. They've also been tested for heartworm disease and FELV and FIV and had their vaccines. Whoops. So she's all up to date on all of those things. She has shown sociability towards other cats.
Okay.
So she could probably live in a home with other cats. We've not seen her on dogs. Just due to the stress, we don't test them, so to speak, with other dogs. It's not to stress them out even more. But so much of that depends upon how slowly they're introduced to each other too. And she seems to be indifferent towards children, at least when I've seen her in the adoptable cat room.
Okay.
So that might be an option also.
Yeah. Oh, well, I hope Panchees gets adopted soon. She's very sweet.
She is really sweet. Susan, if you'd like to meet one of our dogs as well, I'll go back there and see who's not been out for a walk yet.
I would love to do that.
Let's do that.
Huck, can you tell me about Curtis?
Yeah, so Curtis is about 2.5, 3 years old. He is a neutered male, ready for adoption. He's been with us for about a month or so. And what makes him unique is that we think Curtis is completely deaf.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's probably born that way. It doesn't seem to bother him any though.
You are so sweet.
He is. He loves other dogs. Absolutely loves them.
What about other animals other than dogs? Do you know?
We don't know. He's been around children, seems to do completely fine with them. And for a young dog, he's got pretty good manners. He pulls a little bit on leash, but some of that's just the excitement.
In general, what would you define his temperament?
You know, he's an easygoing dog. He truly is somebody who's able to make some accommodations for him being deaf. And that really is just a matter of being able to communicate with him. Whereas in his case, it requires going over to give him a little tap to let him know you're trying to communicate with him. But outside of that, there's really no underlying health concerns or anything. We do suspect he was born that way. So he doesn't know any different, and he doesn't know there's anything wrong with him. Not to say that there is. Susan, thank you so much for coming out and helping us socialize the animals and share information about them.
It's been my pleasure, and I hope both Panchees and Curtis get adopted really soon. They're both awesome animals.
Let's hope so. They'll make some great additions.
Katie sneaking by. There she goes, yeah. Again, thanks to our sponsors. And if, today, we hope you enjoyed your show. Again, I kind of garbled that, didn't I? Thanks for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Hope to see you again next week.